Hello everyone, it's your boy Sonarlala here with some PlanetSide2 action. Recently came out for PlayStation 4, may have been out for a little bit longer, but by the time I got to it, to me it looks new. It still said beta on it, and I went back to the shop a few days later to my buddy, who also has PlayStation 4, to get him to play it, and it longer said beta on it. I don't really know. I know it's been on the PC for I think about 2 years now. I just got some gameplay of it because I think it's really fun. FPS MMO, unlike Destiny, which I've heard if you call Destiny an MMO around their devs, they get very angry about that. But that's not the point. The point is, this is a fun, massively multiplayer online first-person shooter where the objective is just all-out warfare and capture as much territory than your opponent. Because the world's split up into different islands. Now, what you're seeing here right now is I'm going after a strategic point. To gain access to their base and control it, we had to have the shield drainers around their server control units, I think is what they are, SCUs, which allow for spawning. So if we get those and they can't spawn, we destroy them. There's no more shields protecting anything, so we can destroy that. And they can't spawn, and we can take the base. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm running as the Heavy Assault class, which is an LMG pistol and a rocket launcher. Right now, though, we're just trying to capture it. We're looking around, and excuse me. And oh, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, my equipment is I have one grenade, and I also have a med gel, which instantly heals me. It's a one-time use though. And actually, you'll see a good glimpse of the different classes in this game. To me, it has a very much of a Battlefield, Bad Company 2 feel to it, but like futuristic, like with a Star Wars flesh over it. Now, see, oh, right there, you just saw a infiltrator run by, which is the sniper class, and they can turn invisible. The only thing is they can't shoot while they're invisible. They cannot shoot a gun while they're invisible. They might be able to knife though, because I always see infiltrators running with a knife. I've not really played this one as much. I stick to heavy assault and light assault. Now what you're about to see here is I'm gonna go get a vehicle. There are 4 land vehicles so far to my knowledge. I'm only level 15, so I finally unlocked the rest of the map. And there's an ATV, a tank, a spawn vehicle, and I think a bigger tank as well. But what you're about to see right now is we're going to go up to an enemy outpost and attempt to take it. So I'll quiet down for now, let the action kind of take. And I'm back. Now another thing this game has is friendly fire. As you saw, I was trying to shoot behind him. Did not clip him, otherwise you would have heard a little beep 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 going off on my screen, but then he looked at me with his tank barrel, which happens quite a bit. And also in this game you have to have assholes who will stand in your spawn and kill you. Sad part is, they're on your team when they do that. So just kind of heads up to all you new players interested in this, play it. Another thing about this, if you're coming from the PC over to PlayStation, I've heard the PC version has a hell of a lot better graphics. Clearly, PC Master Race. Now, for the PlayStation 4, I think it's pretty good. As you can see right there, I had an engineer healing me. And not gonna lie, I played a lot of Battlefield 4, I played a lot of Battlefield franchise. The reason I compare this game a lot to Battlefield is because there's a strong, team-oriented, class-specific job and abilities that can be done. Now, with that being said, this feels more like a Battlefield game than Hardline does. Not saying Hardline's a bad game, but that will be in another video that I will make at some point in the near future. But this game, it has your standard classes of heavy, light, support, recon, and then it has a power armor set. So yeah, you can tell there's different varieties and whatnot. Now, what you saw right there is that was an abandoned enemy vehicle that I destroyed and still got points for it. And this game does have a very unique vehicle system. You can buy vehicles with in-game credit. You don't have to. You can probably spend real money on it. I have not. I believe it refreshes every day or every time you log in. And then once you get a vehicle, that vehicle is just specifically for you. Your friends can't use it. Your teammates can't hop into it. You can. Now, if you are to leave that vehicle, I believe you can be outside of it for up to 5 minutes before the vehicle will despawn. Just a friendly reminder and a friendly heads up. Now what we're going to see here is we're going to actually go in and assault the enemy objective for our own good, so we can capture it. What we're going to see here is just a little bit of how the firefights go, how they're kind of fast paced. The blue shields, as I am a heavy support, I have a power armor, like a nano mesh armor that I can activate that goes over it, that will absorb a certain amount of damage. So that's the special for the heavy assault. A light assault has a jetpack, infiltrators can go invisible, and medic clearly has a med blast, very similar to the one of the hunters in the Evolve game. I don't think it's Val, I think it's one of the other ones. And the engineer. I haven't really played a lot of the engineer, so I can't say too much onto that, other than the fact that they can repair vehicles and max armor suits. But specifically this video, now that I've kind of gotten off topic, is going to be more focused on the abilities of the tank and the heavy assault. Now, this hole right here has not been cut at all till the very end, and I'll tell you actually where I cut it at. But this is just to show you how expansive, and how big the maps are. Starting from when we first hit the desert biome, all the way till we get to the outpost that we're headed to. And if you look in the bottom left corner, you do have a GPS, you have a mini-map, and then right above it, it says the objective and how many meters you are, and kind of has a directional arrow, so if you ever get turned around, you know which way you need to turn and look to get to the objective. And also, below the mini-map, on the bottom left, the far left, are your in-game credits. The middle are your vehicle credits, I guess you would call them. Like I said, I might be level 15, but I haven't really looked into it. I basically picked up and went straight into it. That's kind of how easy this game is. You can pick up and go into it. Now, the higher level you get, that's when it gets a bit more complicated with stuff, if you want to customize your weapons and whatnot. Anyways, and then the other one is my XP boost. I don't know how you get those or anything. I just log in and they're there. Like I said, I'm a pleb, as you would call it, or a noob when it comes to PlanetSide2. I'm still learning a lot about the game every time I log in and play it. There was a cut. So that was a solid minute, 2 minutes maybe, of just driving through a desert. So if you're used to Battlefield, this will be your game. If you're used to Call of Duty, I doubt you'll even enjoy this game, but you might. But as I was saying, this game is easy to pick up. I mean, I have a buddy who doesn't even play shooting video games. He only plays Call of Duty, and that's only when I see him, and we live 2 hours apart. So I mean, and he was able to pick it up and he played it right away. Now what I'm going after right now are enemy spawn vehicles. They're called Sunderers. They're little big vehicles. They have 2 basilisk cannons on top. Excuse me. That can be used to take out infantry most likely, but you can also take vehicles out with them, and that's what I'm doing right here. Is I'm trying to destroy them, because if I destroy those, then the enemy can't spawn there, and that means the enemy has to spawn at their nearest base. And I mean, come on, it was like a 1 to 2, maybe 3 minute drive across the desert for me in a tank. Come on, if they can't spawn right next to us and they have to spawn back at a base, it's going to be a while before they get to us. So I mean, we'll have plenty of time to hopefully regroup and whatnot, because that's the beauty of this game. Like I said earlier, you can't do it alone. I tried to lone wolf it, it didn't work very well. You have to stay as a team, and I mean, you can redeploy whenever you want to. It's not round based where you went 10 and 5 this round. It's cumulative. Hell, I don't even know how many times I've died in this game, because it doesn't show you. I just, you know, every time I log in, I'll play for like an hour or two, end up with like 60 kills, over 10, 12,000 points. It's all cumulative. You know, it's one big happy game. And trust me, I'd highly recommend this to anyone. And thank you all for watching this. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to stop by my Twitch channel Sonar_Lala on Twitch, or follow me on Twitter under the same name, and I'll put a note in the description.